Hello, today I'm going to start off with a story. This story involves Emperor George Washington. And people say, don't you mean President Washington? No, no, no. President, Emperor, doesn't matter. Same difference. They both control stuff. Like that old saying, guilty until proven innocent. Well, if the guy's innocent, why would you put handcuffs on him? Why do you detain him in a cell? Because he's guilty. He's already guilty. You don't handcuff an innocent man. Like ancient Greece, they'd say, hey, someone accused you of a crime. You got to show up for your trial. And they wouldn't handcuff a guy. They just let him stay in his house until the trial was set. And when he was found guilty, that's when they'd punish him. You see, that's the difference between modern day and back then. Anyways, Emperor George Washington. Well, the story is that he was crossing the Delaware. And he had a thing where he used to like to spy on his men. Guys would be taking showers, right? And he'd spy on them. He'd go, oh, what's that? And he'd just basically figure out what his men were up to. Well, when they were crossing the Delaware, one of them was shaving. He got a big bowl, boiled some water, was starting to shave. And, Washington pointed him out to his other men, to his other generals, to his other lieutenants and elites and said, look at that man over there. Look at him. And then he says, it takes a true gentleman to shave during the dead of winter. That's what he says, because shaving is difficult. It is not an easy chore, especially during winter. I mean, trying to heat up the water, everything's frozen. It's a nightmare, okay? Even just normal shaving, it's horrible, Who wants to do that? You gotta do that like every other day, every day, just about. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, so that's why I'm gonna do a product review. And I know people say, but Sumi, you always make fun of people who push their products on others. Well, I'm not pushing no product. I'm doing a review of it, You don't have to get this product, and even if I like it or I don't like it, I don't know yet, Just whatever, You don't have to. I'm just doing this for myself to see how the thing is, and I'm bringing you along whether you like it or not. Okay, so the product I'm reviewing today is a razor. It's one like this, It's the old, I guess World War I style razor, the 19 whatever. And the reason why I'm, doing this is because I heard that this is a very good razor. I heard that, first off, the blades in here are cheap, so it's cheap to replace the blades. And secondly, I heard the shave is better, less irritating, and I heard that you can get a closer shave, and it's somewhat, easier to use than other razors. Although, I'm very questionable. Like, I question that highly because this doesn't look any easier than anything else, but, whatever. I'm going to try it out today. So why don't you come along and check it out with me. Okay, so first I had this razor in storage, next to my sink over here. Okay, let's take a look at the packaging here. It's kind of in a, like a package, sort of. See what's written on the back here. Our company, who specializes in producing knives, shavers, and stationaries of the most professional hardware manufacturer in China. Strict quality control systems have been implemented to guarantee our product with excellent quality. Can you imagine? Man, that don't sound good. It sounds like they really tortured their workers to make this. Can you imagine all the workers that were maimed, killed, forced into labor just to produce this? Can you imagine? It looks pretty nice, though. It has kind of a nice look, kind of thing. I guess this is the extra razors here, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And talking about packaging, like, I noticed this light bulb package, has these lighting facts on it. When did they start doing this? This is pretty good. Like the nutritional facts on a candy bar. You see, look, it has the brightness in lumens. It has, in the estimated cost, 11 kilowatt. See, look, I don't know if I'd want to live in a place where it costs 11 cents a kilowatt hour, I sure know that they don't cost that much here, It's much more than 11 cents. I mean, geez. where these people live, like life. Huh, okay. Hey, look, it even has the color temperature written here. Anyways, that's pretty cool what I noticed about light bulbs recently. Anyways, yeah, let's open this thing up. Okay, opening now. Let's see, I'll just kind of, you know, open it just however. Yeah, it seems not too bad. Pretty easy to open. So how does this thing operate? Twisting action happening here? It's twisty. Oh, I see. Twist this up and it kind of opens. I guess that's to accept the razor here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the first time I'm opening this. I kind of don't know how this... Oh, okay. It's like a razor. Should be very careful. Okay. And there's kind of a twisty... Oh yeah, it looks like it's ready to be shaved with. Yeah, looks okay. Nice and shiny. Yeah, just a twisting motion on the bottom, huh? Not too bad. Okay, so I just opened the package up, and here's the razor. I mean, just look at it, you know? I mean, it looks all nice and shiny and everything. And there are these kind of weird, like, I don't know, like, I guess I call them blood grooves over here, you know, to release the blood. I mean, I'm looking at this, and I've heard from people that this is the best. But, you know, there's kind of a disconnect between, like, okay, hearing that it's the best and then actually seeing it, you know, in real life. And, like, knowing that I paid, like, $7 to have this, like, shipped over here. I mean, you know, everything. Like, this cost me $7. And now I'm gonna, like, drag this across my face. You know, this... I don't know, looking at it, all I can think... The only words that can describe this is a disfigurement tool, you know, but you know, I got it. And I'm gonna go through with this and everything. And I do have, like, I guess maybe 3-4 days of growth here, and it's itchy. And yeah, I guess it's time to shave, but I mean, just look at it, you know, just look. Can you imagine, you know, like shave? It's just, I don't know. I'm just going to go through with it though. Okay. Hopefully I don't bleed out too much. Okay, so here's a montage of me, you know, just shaving. And in retrospect, I really should have softened up my face a little bit more. I should have put like a hot towel over my head to kind of soften up the whiskers. Well, you can see me kind of hesitate here a little bit before I start shaving. It's, you know, I never used this razor before. And, you know, like the first, like, time I shaved, it was like, it felt really, like, hard and close to my face. Like, it really felt like it dug in. Like, you know, I can just imagine the pain of the World War I guys, you know, having to either use this safety razor or using a straight razor. I mean, geez, I mean, it seems real dangerous. And, you know, like, washing up afterwards, splashing some cologne, whatever. Yeah, I did some touch-up here because, you know, just with a regular razor, because it was kind of like I missed a spot. And then here I'm doing this kind of funny thing to make sure that my sideburns are, you know, the same length. Alright, so I just used this razor. And, well, okay, firstly, let's look at the results, okay? So I'm just going to zoom up onto my face. See, it's pretty good, you know. This is really close. I mean, it's a real good shave. It's, you know, I mean, I'd say it's pretty professional. I mean, I don't really feel any stubble. It's pretty smooth. Yeah, it's really good. So, the shave is really close. I mean, it's a professional job for sure. It does a professional job much better than that mock 5 Mach whatever, Mach 17 whatever razor they call that. I mean, this single edge really does get very close. The only problem is you can really feel the blade like digging in. I mean, it's scary, you know. It's real scary to shave with one of these, and you don't want to move it like this way at all on the face, or else it's just instant laceration to the bone, if you know what I mean. Well, not to the bone, but you know. And like there's another technique I noticed when using this razor. Like if you take the razor and you're scraping the side of your face, you just kind of want to keep it even with the face, you know, like on the side of the face even. You don't want to start digging in this way, because more of the blade is like exposed to the face, I guess, and this way less of it is. So that's kind of a technique to use. And like I didn't know that the first couple of scrapings, and I started to bleed a little bit. You know, definitely there was blood. I think simply because I'm not used to this razor. But yeah, you know, they're right. You know, this is a good shave. Not easier to use, much harder to use, but very very good shave. And it, you know, surprisingly, it's easier to clean because all you got to do is like open this thing up here, and then you know the razor can be clean that way. And you know, I heard some people will use like a razor like this, and they could use the same blade, you know, an entire year once they dry out the blade after every use. But I'm not going to do that, you know. About 7 uses, that's it, you know. I'm not going to use it any more than that probably. But I mean the blade, you know. But yeah, in conclusion, what do I think about this razor? This one here. Well, you know, it's actually pretty good. I'd use it again, you know. I mean, maybe I just use it all the time, who knows, you know. I mean, maybe for like touch-up stuff, or if I'm really in a hurry, I might just use a regular razor. But you know, this World War One stuff, you know, isn't too bad. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it really gives you a good shave. I mean, I'm actually pretty impressed, you know. I mean, it takes some skill. I mean, I still don't have the skill to really use it very well, but you know, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not trying to push no product on anybody, but it's not really like how people claimed how it was like the pinnacle. I mean, you know, there's probably like better razors out there, you know, somewhere, you know. But I mean, if you want a real pro, like smooth shave, it's pretty good. I'd recommend it for that. But I don't know if I'd recommend anyone buying it, because you could just slice up your face real easy. It is pretty dangerous. So that's my review for today. And I'm going to do another review next time on a whistle. 7-in-1 whistle. Can you believe it? Well, anyways, okay. See you guys later. Shout outs to all my buddies, Mr. OVF, Mr. Garrick, Mr. Avantgarde, Mr. Greg, all the ghost hunters and everyone, and all my other pals. And I guess I'll see you guys later. And if you're watching for the first time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.